from the driver's seat of a Mark 1 Focus RS. This is Dan's car, and I must say a massive thank you to him for bringing this down and letting me drive it today. It's been a while since I've been in a Mark 1 Focus RS, but I've never been in one as powerful as this, and I'm so excited to see what this thing can offer. At 355 brake horsepower, I'm so intrigued, I really am. Okay, so we're going to start off by putting this thing into high boost setting through the boost controller just down here, pressing that just there. That increases the brake horsepower up to its magical 355. Switchable, you know, maps is quite a good idea because I think I'm ready for what this car has to offer. Now this car is running a hybrid turbo on it with a stage 3 Sabre map. These come out of the factory at around 212, I think it is, brake horsepower. So to be running 355 through this one, oh, these have taken a huge spike in the last couple of years, especially since the Mark II RS came out. You know, in price, they were, you know, 5,000. Now they're cresting well over 10. Oh, listen to it, pop and bang. Oh! But enough jabbering. Let's go and find some good roads and enjoy this 355 brake horsepower Mark 1 Focus RS. Oh, I'm so excited. I've already been advised that the torque steer is very prominent in this car, so both hands on the steering wheel will be kept at all times. You put that power through it. What the was that? Oh my god, you have to have both hands on the steering wheel. Oh my god. Now, reality is the power and the torque figure, 367 foot-pound of torque, is quite considerable in one of these Focuses. It's mind-blowing power, really. You know, when it came out of the factory, I don't think Ford ever thought that there would be, you know, more than 212 going through it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Now, you guys know I've only driven one of these, you know, sub 300 brake horsepower. So to experience this at this sort of level of power is so fast, and it's it's a handful to control. Let's just say that you do put your foot down, you are holding on for dear life, hoping for the best, steering away from hedges because it is wanting to go in a bloody edge very quickly. It makes the right noises as well, the blow-off valve and the pops and bangs when you feather that throttle. Oh, symphony of RS. That's exactly what an RS is all about. Pops, bangs, and a nice choo-choo noise coming out of the front. Those Yokohama tyres are doing a very good job on the front of this to keep it in a straight line. But the power, especially the torque steer, bloody hell. Even in third gear at some considerable speed, you are holding on for dear life. I am genuinely blown away. So good to drive. Comes on boost, you know, 3.5, maybe 4,000 RPM. Running 25 PSI as well. It's a lot to go through the front wheels of this car, but she can cope with it. It's just whether the driver can hold on to the steering wheel. Oh my god. feel though, the front wheels are really skittish. You know, you're trying your best to keep the car on the road surface. You have awesome styling on these. I think, you know, you don't see too many of these anymore, which is a massive shame. I think, you know, the price increase has meant that most still do stay locked away quite a lot of the time. And even Dan himself, he's had 3 of these now. This is his 3rd one, and his second to last one. He daily drove every day. You know, these are a dailyable car. Big boot, you know, you can get people in them. The interior in these as well, so good. The Sparko bucket seats with the blue accents all round, leather door cards in blue, and then back seats with the stripes going through. It's such a cool feeling here. You knew full well that Ford were after one side of their market when they made this, and it's a proper RS, I think this. It's a real hearty version of a newer version of the old stuff. I think that's what it is. And you run power through them, you run good power through them, and they reward you with the biggest smile on your face and sort of an exclusivity in a funny way, because a lot of them are becoming garage queens, which is a shame. You should get out and enjoy these things, because a bloody good laugh to drive. But if you're running power through one of these, oh, hold on, they are such a good laugh, they really are. Now, I'm not going to make this video all about me just crying in absolute boost laughter at me totally enjoying the living crap out of this thing, because I am absolutely loving every second. Just wait until we're on a straight. Oh, yes, it's a handful, but a good handful, if that makes sense. But I think these cars came out of the factory with wanting more power anyway, with big Brembos up front and the accessibility to so many modified car parts for these things. They can be very quickly increased in brake horsepower, but still keeping the standard brakes, because they're Brembos. They're, you know, they're gonna be good. They're still fantastic on this one, even at this sort of power. They're really, really good. They are exactly what you want with the power gains. It's as if Ford knew that people were going to start modifying these things. So guys, let's have a quick look around this Mark 1 Focus RS. Now, you guys may remember the other Focus RS I did on the channel many moons ago now, but this one really taken my heart away. I absolutely love this thing. Coming around to the front, it's got just a bottom splitter there, just to make, you know, a little bit more aggressive at the front. Loving the number plate as well, RS badging at the front with the xenon headlights on this one. Coming down, you have the Brembo calipers as standard on these, and the brand new Team Dynamic Motorsport wheels to really set off the blue with the sort of coppery of the wheels. Coming to the rear of the car, you have this BCS WRC 3-inch DCAT exhaust system. At the back, you'll have the DW65 fuel pump as well to really get this thing going. Coming under the bonnet, you do have the Garrett hybrid turbo on this one, just coming down there with a heat wrapped manifold. Looks really cool. It's got an uprated Garrett Sabre actuator on this one. It also has the AirTech charge cooler radiator on this one, just to keep them temperatures down. It has uprated boost hoses all over. It has the MagnaCore HT leads, uprated fuel pressure regulator on this one as well. It's got the DW65 fuel pump. But what a machine that Dan has created, honestly. Hybrid turboed with that power, just fantastic. Oh, I'm worried about my face in this video, but in the best way, because these cars are just so good. I'm so sorry for all of the just giggly schoolgirl laughter from me today, but I am genuinely enjoying the living crap out of this thing. I think it is sublime to drive. The power is just right. Not too crazy, but crazy enough so it does rip you apart when you do put your foot down. Controllability is still there, I think, you know, with this sort of power going through one of these Focuses. It's still very well controlled, this car. You can put it into a corner as deep as you want to. It's just, these are getting expensive, and if you want one, grab one. I remember when they were 5 grand. Dan remembers when they were 5 grand. He bought one, and then he's come back. He's done full circle. He's done the Honda thing. He's had you know, other STs and stuff, but he came back to one of these. And I can completely see why. He's built this one up to be as good as it can be, and honestly, it ticks every box in the book, and I think he's done a bloody good job. The new age hot hatch turbocharged era, I think this is where it's at. So guys, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, check out fydapparel.com, cop yourself some FYD merch to support the channel, like this t-shirt I'm wearing today. I'm gonna go enjoy this Focus RS on the way back. Oh, this is a good car. Well done, Dan. Cheers, guys.